Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm out here in the garage right now, getting ready to remove this carbon fiber splitter. I'm getting ready to sell it and put the OEM one back on. I'll show you guys the OEM one in a minute. It's in the house right now, but in order to get this install going, you want to kind of put your car on some jack stands and you want to turn your wheel in. That way you're able to access these bolts right here and here. There's two of them. I want to say they're 7mm. I'll give you guys a more accurate size once I find a little pit. And then once you get done with that, oh, well, you gotta come to the other side as well and get the other two right here and here. I've already removed them. Been out here about 15 minutes so far messing around with the car. Then you wanna get up under here, and the drill will make this so much easier. You have bolts, I wanna say about the same size, 7mm, all the way across. And a second row of them too, all the way down. And once you remove those bolts, I mean, the splitter will drop right out and be good to go. So the size I'm using right here is actually a, what is this, a 9 by 32? Yeah, I guess that's in metric. But I wanna say it's a 7mm though, 7mm. Hope everyone's staying safe right now with everything that's going on, the coronavirus, and my thoughts and prayers go out to you guys that are unable to work right now due to it, and hope you guys are able to hold up pretty good. While this stuff is going on. Let me turn my drill the other way so we can get that. Drop that one out right there. You gotta bear with me, I'm holding my phone and trying to record this at the same time. Yeah, this makes it so much easier. When I originally installed this splitter, I did it the old-fashioned way, and my goodness, it took me about 2 hours to get this damn splitter. Well, get the stock splitter off and the get that turned off. It took me forever. I was using this at first, and pretty much just using wrist strength. And it took me an hour to get the OEM one off, and about an hour to get this one back on. This stock, this carbon fiber one. Oh man, this drill right here is gonna make this about a 30-minute job. But yeah, I'm gonna finish removing the rest of these bolts, and we're gonna get the OEM one on. Acting stubborn. So for you guys that do not know, I've already removed the carbon fiber grill. So man, after I just started doing some calculations on this carbon fiber, man, I come to the realization that this stuff is just ridiculously expensive. It's ridiculously expensive, and I really had this money back in my pocket. I mean, it looked great from OEM with the plastic, so that's why I decided to go back with the OEM. I'm making quite a bit of my money back, so I can use that money towards other things. For you guys that might be wondering why I'm getting rid of the carbon fiber, because ultimately I wanted to pretty much carbon fiber the whole car. Let me give you a rundown of what I did have. I did have the upper and lower grills, of course. I had the, well, you see I still got the splitter. I had the hood vent. And also, I had the gurney flap, which I recently turned back to OEM. So my plan was to pretty much carbon fiber it out, which would have been this entire mirror, would have been carbon fiber. That was about $500 to get that done. I wanted the mud flaps done on here. That was about $100. Never got around to that. I wanted to get this rear valance carbon fibered out. I wanted to get the license plate surround carbon fibered out. What else I want? Well, I did have the emblems. There was something else I wanted that was carbon fiber. What else was it? I know I'm missing something. But anyways, though, just with those pieces right there, that was about another $3,000 worth of carbon fiber that I would have to purchase to complete it. So, yeah, I was just like, you know what, man, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. It's perfect the way it is. I mean, it still looks like a beast with the OEM plastic. All right, I have these last two right here. They should be ready to drop out or drop down. One. Just like that, boys, we got it. So as you can see, not too much to it. It's pretty filthy. Over time, dirt has, I guess, accumulated in the back of it. But once I wash it up, put a little polish on here, it'll be back like new. You wouldn't think something like this would be so expensive. I mean, it feels sturdy, but at the same time, it feels cheap. Let me stop lying. It feels cheap as hell. It's really light. You wouldn't think this thing would cost you $800. But just to have a little shiny carbon fiber with those weave in there, they busting heads. Car looks funny as hell without the split on there. So let me go in the house and go get the OEM and go ahead and throw that on. So I just went and got the OEM splitter, and as you guys can see, the box that it comes in is humongous. So that's pretty much why shipping costs us so much to ship these splitters. I mean, they're asking $200 to ship this size of a package. I want to say this is 74 by 24 by 8. It's $100 plus $100 surcharge, so it's ridiculous. But I'm finna attempt to get under here and install this bad boy by myself. Should be able to get it. It'll make it a lot easier if I had another hand. But I'm finna get it. I guess we can start from the sides first. And that's where these right here come in hand. These are the bolts that go in right here on the side. So the stock one's out the box. I would like to say it's more a box than anything. Very lightweight. Came in this nice plastic, which is good. So when I ship off the carbon fiber one, I'll pretty much just repackage it exactly how this one was, and it should make it to its destination without getting cracked or anything. By the way, if any of you guys are interested, this splitter right here is going for $750 ship. Well, not this splitter, but the carbon fiber splitter will be going for $750 ship. And I do have those carbon fiber grills, which I'm gonna insert the clip right here, what those look like. And those right there, they're going for $800 ship. So if you guys are interested, hit me up in the email, Coleman, Coleman, Torian, Torian 74 @gmail.com. Hit me up on there if you guys are interested in any of that. And I do have a couple other parts that I have up for sale as well. So here she is, boys, right here, OEM splitter. This also is pretty light. Actually, the carbon fiber is a bit lighter than this. But I mean, everything looks good on there. I'm ready to go ahead and slap it on. Also, this thing is set up to where you can have the 3-piece added, which basically gives it an additional splitter part that drops down on the side, the middle, other side. Thinking about adding that to give it more of a, more of a aggressive look. I had to get a little creative since I don't have the extra set of hands. Use that box right there. That's actually a package that I need to ship out. But I'm gonna use that box right there to hold it up so that way I can work on this driver's side. Get this bolt in here to hold it up. I'm about to put the phone down to do this. All right, guys, I semi got it on there. And the reason I say semi is I still have to bolt it up. So, funny story. You know how I said I need to start on this side so that way it can hold it up. That way I'm able to crawl under the car and bolt the rest of them up. Well, it turns out that the stock splitter actually comes with these clips, 4 clips that hook on the back of, somewhere up here, it hooks on the back of this other plastic piece that's under here. I don't know the name for it. But anyways, though, so I had to pretty much redo what I had already done. I had to take those bolts and stuff back off and then get under here and actually clip all those clips into place. Now I'm ready to bolt it up. So that took a little bit of work, but yeah, we're good to go for the most part now. So everything is pretty much lined up and ready to go now, since those clips are holding it up. But I think it looks pretty good. Once I get that 3-piece back going, it's gonna look a whole lot more aggressive. All right, guys, I'm about finished up. I got about 3 more bolts and then it'll be done. Oh man, got this one right here. All right, that's it. Even though it went a lot easier than the first time I installed that, still was a little bit of work. Now that's done, I'm getting ready to head up to Ford and get me a OEM battery. This Optima battery that I have is pretty much toast. I'm wasting my money on it. And I read on forums that actually the Optima battery is not ideal for this car with the OEM alternator in it. It has a tendency to overcharge them, which ruins them, I guess. So going back with the OEM, can't never go wrong with OEM. It lasted me for a while. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to call up to Ford and see if they have one in stock, get that swapped out, throw the battery heat shield cover back on, and hopefully we can solve our battery issues with the car. And I think, sure, other than me having to get that 3-piece lower splitter to make it look a little more aggressive, I think this car pretty much gonna be complete and ready for this spring, summer, depending on how this Corona thing turns out. I'm praying that it gets better and we're able to meet up again more than just groups of 10. So yeah, so let me get this disconnected. I'm gonna take them to core, or should I keep it? I really can't do nothing with it. I might give them the core, get 15 bucks for it, or I might keep it. See, I got the OEM filter back on there, brand new, fresh and clean, so it's breathing good air now. So I mean, this car is pretty much completely 100% stock other than the cams and headers, and that's a pretty big deal. But yeah, do got to give me a new fall light. That one went out. I think I'm gonna go with the SL, what is SLF, the Dyno Dynamic offer, like up to 800 looms of lighting. I think I want to go with that. Nice crisp white. And I might throw these switchbacks in and take the Dyno Dynamic, the multicolor lights out. I don't know. We're gonna see. But first I'm gonna do the fall lights first and see how I like the lighting on the car, because lighting plays a key role with your car. For me, it does anyway. So we're gonna just do one thing at a time and, you know, just take our time with it. But yeah, let me hit up Ford. All right, I finally made it back from Ford. So we're gonna go ahead and get this fresh battery slapped in. I'll get that slapped in, throw the battery shell cover around it. And that's gonna conclude today's video. All right, guys, this is gonna conclude today's video. Got the fresh OEM battery back in with the heat shield around it. Let's hope this sucker lasts us a good 5 years. She started up on the first try, healthy startup too. So all this time, she just been needing some power. I got the carbon fiber splitter inside the OEM box. With that being said, though, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Yes, it's been about 3 or 4 months since I brought you guys a video. And honestly, I just been kind of all over the place really since 2020 started. Since the end of 2019, things just have been really busy for me and I haven't been able to be consistent. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I hope to shoot you guys another video by this time next week, working on some stuff with a couple buddies. But on that note, I'll catch you guys later. See y'all in the next one. Peace.